I think the most rewarding part about my position is that I get to be an unofficial chief storyteller of what happens in schools.
One of the job of public relations people is to really let people know what's going on and elevate the successes and excellence that goes on in our classrooms and our campuses.
In the Bank of Good Trust, every negative story is a huge withdrawal and every positive story is a small deposit.
There's thousands and thousands of educators every day who are doing excellent work and who are changing lives with education that don't get the spotlight.
When I was honored to be Teacher of the Year for Riverside County, he knew my story, he knew about me. I felt so comfortable to talk to him.
Many years ago, we had the idea of, instead of an Educator of the Year having to stand up in front of 500 people and give a speech, what if we made a video production of them? They could enjoy that event, and it could be a gift that would live on that they could show to their kids and grandkids.
Having that video is like having a legacy to not only tell my story, but how being an educator influences so many people around me that I didn't even know.
He knew that marketing in education was so important and making sure that we were letting people know what we had to offer as an organization.
The County Office of Education, what do they do anyway? Part of what my job is to help shine a light on the great programs and services and support structures, helping the success of the 430,000 students in the county.
Craig is the #1 source to get information and updates. He seems to always know what's going on, and if he doesn't, he finds out in 5 minutes.
Craig runs the County Communicators Network, which is the space for district communicators from across the county to collaborate.
Making those kind of connections means so much to all of us.
Our Public Relations and Communication Services unit is made up of web services, digital production services, and creative services teams.
When Craig came in, he really worked to unify us. He started opening up communication between our units to make all of our products better.
When my team comes to me with an idea, I always want my first answer to be, tell me more about that.
If you're ever in a meeting with Craig, one of the things you're absolutely going to hear is, tell me more about that.
Tell me more about that.
Tell me more about that.
Or what were you thinking here? I want to try that. What would it look like? Let's think about some ways to make that happen.
He's very genuine about hearing what we have to say and about telling us we're not going to do it that way. But that's okay too, because we're all learning together.
Twice a week, each employee gives a quick update on what they're doing. And then we have a creative question that we answer at the end of it that builds a little bit of culture and understanding of who we are beyond the work.
He creates a very positive culture that really is empathetic, sympathetic. He's very invested in our everyday lives.
When I was facing extended sick leave, I remember asking him, how are you guys gonna get by in my absence? He told me, you have your mountain to climb, and this will be ours.
Craig believed in me before I believed in myself. Thank you for just being you.
25 years ago, Craig was one of my students. I asked if he would be interested in interning. He was willing to take the invitation and run with it.
I've worked with dozens of interns over the last decade, and I love giving them a challenge, giving them a taste of what it's like to even work in an office and how to communicate with people on different levels.
The fact that he was so welcoming, he didn't want me to kind of be that nervous intern. He wanted me to spread out my wings and really just introduce me to everything.
He's just all about elevating others. And he does it with so much joy, with so much passion, with eagerness.
We are a reflection of the organization. And so we want to bring positivity, creativity, innovation, consistency, reliability, and great stories to help tell what education can do for lives.